Wow, look at that mist. What's that? A gorilla in the mist. Oh, buddy, we gotta get you out of here. So let's see how the marketing in this package matches the actual products you get. Thank you, Blue Stripes, for sending me this package. Max maxing out right now, but he's still a mama's gorilla, so that's nice. The entire box artwork and the tape is so good. All I know is there's some sort of cacao in here. 102!
Now that I finished my reps, let's see what's inside this box. Marketing insert. Look what's on the back. There's some interesting statistics here.
Oh my gosh, there's a ton in here.
First, here are the superfruit gummies. Next is the whole cacao trail mix, mango cacao water, an authentic U-line cold pack, passion fruit cacao water, and then whole cacao granola. My goodness. Well, I'm impressed so far, but now let's take a deeper dive on each of the products in this box.
First up, the superfruit gummies. It says it's only made with one ingredient. That checks out what's on the back of the package. No added sugar and 9 vitamins and minerals. That's a good claim. It's like they knew I would be checking that, so here's the list. A big fat 0 next to the added sugar and definitely 9 vitamins and minerals there. So I can't really discern what this is supposed to taste like, but based on this graphic on the back of the wrapper, I'm supposed to eat this like mushy porridge looking stuff. Well, let's try it.
Here's what one of the gummies looks like. It almost looks like a peanut butter pretzel. Wow, that's actually really good. The flavor is more like if dried mango and dried pineapple had a baby, this is what it would taste like. On the packaging, it points to the white, mushy part of the cacao plant as that's what you're eating. And I totally believe that. And I know you dry things out, it loses some of that color.
I mean, they have a little window on the front that you can see the gummies in, and they've sprinkled some of those squares here near Max's arms. I mean, it would have been better if the squares were at least round and white. Next up is the trail mix. This is a picture of everything that's supposed to be in this bag, and here's it listed out for us, so let's check. Cacao fruit.
Here's one of the gummies.
Chocolate-covered cacao bean.
Almost looks more like an avocado seed. Here's what the inside looks like. Very dark chocolatey, wow.
Dark chocolate chips.
These saucers must be the dark chocolate chips.
Cashews.
And this sad little boy, that's the cashew. This is so small compared to regular cashews you get at the store. The runt of the litter of the cashew.
Brazil nuts.
Here's a Brazilian nut that's in there, found that.
Toasted coconut.
Oh man, which gorilla dropped their toenail in this bag? Just kidding, this is the toasted coconut.
And goji berries.
This little red boy, the goji berry.
This flavor is dark chocolate and it says it has 70% cacao in it, so let's see what this tastes like altogether.
Wow, that dark chocolate cacao taste is overpowering. It matches that completely. I mean, dark chocolate's not really my thing, but that mix was not bad. I just wish the cacao bean itself somehow matched the photo that we got.
Now let's look at the waters. No added sugar in either, that's nice. Not once, not twice, but triple filtered. First, the mango.
That just tastes like the superfruit gummy that they had, and they just filtered it down with a ton of water and melted it. This is pretty tart. Usually prefer tart things. I don't prefer a lot of tart things in my drinks, especially if it's kind of a nutrition drink.
Next, the passion fruit.
This one I like a lot more than the mango one, just because it's a more subtle flavor to me. That was pretty good.
Last is this granola. It has sugar, and it looks like out of all the products today, it's the only one that has added sugar. Here's what it's supposed to taste like, and each part of this cacao plant is included.
Here's what one of the bits looks like. It definitely tastes dark chocolate. I didn't really taste any peanut butter or banana. Let's see if I'm missing something. So this little cube right here, that's not a superfruit gummy. That's actually dehydrated banana. I mean, I really didn't taste the peanut butter at all. And the funny thing is, this is the only product in this line that has added sugar to it. But the other ones tasted more sweet and sugary to me than this one. This one definitely wasn't my favorite out of the bunch. Overall, I applaud what Blue Stripes is doing to give back to the planet with their products and to really emphasize better human nutrition. But if I had to rank these based on their product proximity score, here's how it would go. Whole cacao granola, C. Mango water, B-. Passion fruit water, B. Whole cacao trail mix, B+. Superfruit gummies, B+.
Max, I appreciate you bringing me all those goodies, but it's time to release you back into the wild.
Bye, buddy. Now get on, go, shoo before the garbage man comes. Come on, hurry.
Let's see how the marketing on this package matches the actual product you get. I got a sample at the Sweet and Stacks Expo, but I also saw these at Walmart, go figure. Here's its price. Here's the price of a Butterfinger, which people compare this to. It looks like Butterfingers actually have chocolate in them, though. On their box, here's a depiction of their stick. And here's what it looks like in real life.
It kind of looks like one of those sticks they use in Star Wars to eat for their meals.
It says it's made with simple ingredients, and that checks out because I can pronounce all the ingredients on the back. It also says it's made in America here and here, and that checks out too because it's made in Lufkin, Texas. Gluten-free and vegan-friendly. I can't really test this one out because I don't want to kill anybody. On to the flavor now. This says it's rolled in toasted coconut.
There's definitely coconut on the outside of that.
And the inside's supposed to have crunchy peanut butter.
Here's what the inside looks like. Almost kind of looks like a taquito a little bit. It definitely doesn't taste like a taquito. The peanut butter is definitely crunchy, and the coconut it's rolled in gives it a nice kind of gummy texture on the outside. Imagine if this was something I could replace a meal with. I just get one of these sticks. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna give this a product proximity score of an A-.
Let's see how the marketing on this package matches the actual product you get. I used to have one of these every time I studied in the library in college. It was the only decent thing in the vending machine that would replace a meal. Here's what each bar is supposed to taste like. I only ever got one flavor in college, and none of these are that. So we'll see how these taste. 18 grams per bar, that's pretty good. Okay, so honey's the main sweetener, and they're definitely trying to target grab-and-go snackers. Is this what the 2 G's in the brand name stand for? Here's a list of what this bar is and what it isn't. The most interesting claim to me is that it claims that it has no chalky aftertaste. I'll have to put that to the test. Non-pantry storage required. From this picture, this looks like the flavor should be oatmeal raisin. I mean, don't those look like raisins in the cookie in the photo? This distinctly has white bread, so I'm expecting a white bread taste in this bar. No whole wheat for this peanut butter jelly flavor. Okay, let's see what the peanut butter banana chocolate bar looks and tastes like first.
Here's what it looks like. It's got some chocolate, maybe some banana residue. It's very smooth bar. Looks like it may have some nuts or crisps in there, but let's find out. So this one tastes a lot more like banana bread in a bar rather than a peanut butter chocolate banana bar. And I taste the chocolate. It's not super strong in there. And I don't really taste the peanut butter at all. But the banana, there's a good amount of that flavor in there. There's no crisps in this bar like that we've seen in other protein bars.
Next, we're going to look at the almond oatmeal cookie.
Here's what the bar looks like. Those dark spots right there, those might be some raisins. I like raisins, but I don't really like them in cookies, to be honest with you. And why is this bar like, you see how shiny and kind of sweaty it is? I don't really understand what that's from. This is a very soft and chewy bar. There's nothing really crunchy in it at all. I wish I could taste the almonds more. And I don't know if these were raisins or not. I mean, I couldn't really tell. I like this flavor better than the banana chocolate bar. Did it taste like a cookie? It was soft like an oatmeal cookie. And it got that almond flavoring in there. It wasn't super strong. I don't know if I call this an almond cookie though.
Next is the almond chocolate chip bar.
Here's what the bar looks like. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of chocolate chips in this, so I guess we'll find out and see if they're truly in there. So I can definitely taste a lot more of the almonds in that bar compared to the oatmeal cookie one. Even though I took a bite where there was chocolate, it didn't taste like there was really any chocolate in it, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, that's a major focus of the flavor. That one's honestly my least favorite at this point from a flavor perspective, and I just wish there was more chocolate chips in it or had even a more chocolatey taste to it.
Last is the peanut butter jelly bar with no wheat bread.
Here's what the bar looks like. You can kind of see there's little strains of jelly. Right there, you can see there's a little bit. The bar's definitely a lot lighter than the other bars. I didn't really taste any jelly at all. It was good, but it really just felt like it was just a peanut butter bar. It's kind of disappointing. I was expecting to maybe have a little bit more jelly in it. The one thing I will say is that all of the bars, they did not have a chalky aftertaste. There wasn't ever a time where I felt like I tasted any kind of whey protein powder like you sometimes have with other protein bars. So that's a big plus. Bars are soft, they're all very good. I didn't like that there was a lot of oil, the coconut oil that's in this. That was making it all greasy when I pulled it out. It was kind of gross to handle, and if you're on the go and everything, to have extra oil on your hands, probably not the best. So if I would have to rank these off of their product proximity score, it would go like this. Peanut butter jelly is a C. Almond chocolate chip, a C. Almond oatmeal cookie, B-. Peanut butter banana chocolate, a B.